door is this door, still.
Yes?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Yes, I am. I'm definitely not the cavalry. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you're not. You're not the only cop in the world. Okay, fine. Let's talk.
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation.
I don't know what to...
Don't say anything, Judith. Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I lie.
Okay,
I'm just looking out
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses, and you are.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you.
Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember...
Oh, hello.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
He nods and is. Ooh, tough choice there.
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in a mirage or a site no one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appear. The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad...
Hooey. No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can...
Great. This is great shit. Gravity anomaly. Digging it. Dig.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
He nods approvingly. The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a... He looks up, shrugging.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. Hi. So what brings you here? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Convenient. But what are you doing here? Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military... Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security, just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely. Sure. Anything else? You did. And how did you like him? I told you, he can be a visitor from the first world to his opportunities in Occident. Or is it just money? Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like... that he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. It is. On Sundays. He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
It's the sports. He's a sports guy.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
I've got nothing to say.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
And what exactly is it you've been all the while talking race?
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
Of course you.
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit. Sure there is.
Get the fuck out of here.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It will make you look awful.
A witness? You ain't got shit.
That's just tactics, Titus.
Well, let's hear it then.
He's not alarmed by the sudden. This goes without saying. But nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't know if an
MI is short for moral
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Arab guy? Boss.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too.
Those flaccid MI cocks with their cult.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out.
What is this?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
We were drinking.
Right, I'm convinced.
Some witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit. then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to.
You don't have to go to school for shit.
You're doing a hell of a job, man.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info. As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 3rd.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titty.
So what? What do you want from me?
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help. If you don't, if you question her, harass her.
What is her name?
Glacia. I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That
was like that karaoke.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again.
it would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need an...
Here you go, boss.
I know her.
How well?
A small twitch in the corner.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here.
He tries to make it sound real casual.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss...
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had... Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives... What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
What do you think I meant? Yeah, tons of it. All the songs. No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't get...
Remember what I said. Freight train.
Officer, what was that? Is there something I should know before we...
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. Okay, that's manageable. So she overheard you, or...
So this is what it feels like to be interviewed. What if you do? You'll get through it.
Anything else? That's clearly your interrogation technique. Anything else will be alright.
You feel fortified by his assurance. Is it though? Nothing? The door is
Who is it?
tired, controlled.
This is the police.
Come on up. The door is open.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills. Haphazardly, it's been used but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you... Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. This medicine cabinet is stocked with drug, a bright orange bottle with peptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that. It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Peptide. A euphemism for...
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy. The lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't... Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks?
Yes?
Now that you've acquired some it'll make you into more than that. A mega cop, see? That's your problem. a lack of confidence. Speed can help you with that. And, Kim, it can help you with, it's not ideal, no. But you need the zeal. Let's face it, this is so... This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next, smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced? Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance. Then the lieutenant gives you an 6 crumbling petals.
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution.
This flower is
the revolutionaries. So it's about girls and boys. Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
The petals feel
Welcome to the roof.
below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57.
have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
That is not actually what a police siren sounds like. Miss, we are
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Clausier,
Same name that Titus gave you, like her accent. Her birthmarks also signal Aran.
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of a bad memory, officer. Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium. Vredefort.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there. I'm afraid you can't.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with...
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
I'm 28. Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are only the name of the nation.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would...
Nothing. I do nothing with it. It's not very cool, but what can you do? The record, so official. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. I'm wintering.
How long have you been?
About 4 months. I came in November. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol? Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings... Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it. I always heard you RCM guys were cool. You are. It is.
The lieutenant makes a note. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window. Talk.
Yeah? All right.
She looks at the dried petal. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style? A martial art, sir.
Samurai boxing, or sambo. Graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo's.
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know. Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more,
By they, she means the Hardy boy.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. We partied. A lot of partying going on. Yes. We made balloon animals, drank lemonade, inflated a bouncy castle.
Yeah, I love that too. We frosted the glasses, I unwrapped my bike, there was a
I would like it to have been that way, but
How was it?
we drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made
What else?
stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is
How did you two meet?
downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. He takes a small step.
You called us, DRCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
I didn't exactly disguise it. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio.
So, she's got mystery foam cutter.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they...
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like...
I know it's difficult, miss.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine. You don't want to know.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame.
I can see the similarity, yes.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably...
And his role in this strike was?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
They're frequent guests. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. A little.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any...
I have.
She sips her coffee. Birds circle overhead. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. I don't know. The further the vigilantes...
It's barred from the inside. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of protecting it. The door is very sturdy indeed.
Nothing will make them respect it. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. The best liars are always forthcoming.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. You kick it.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was...
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience.
Yeah, she's...
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fuck.
Titus Hardy. Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I under?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second...
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no unit. We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you...
Understood?
Things got nice and quiet after that. Yeah. Try not to whack off to it.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. dogs and Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance whore upstairs. Do it Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your portereel. The tape stops spinning.
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Still.
There's more going on here than we know.
End of recording. One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his? A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crime, who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoy is just merc talk for atrocity.
A symbol of Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony. At least to...
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery... Aces high. For the rest of the world, the Aces High is just a cool Revachol thing. She puts her coffee cup down.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only...
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via the encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah, that was practically his pickup line. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoy style? He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoy, He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little kohoi. It wasn't his everything. No, I'm pretty sure he did all those things, and then had to internalize them to keep on living, until they just sort of turn into his.
She's quite observant about the human character, trained to observe, even.
People who go to university know how to use words like internalize and integrate, officer. Now, what was that expression?
There's more to this. She has an index in her head of pathologies and how to exploit them. I can almost see her turn the pages.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower. We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for...
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hart...
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example...
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page, the lieutenant, the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him.
He had many scars that made him appear older. We even celebrated his birthday like...
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
In Oranje, officer.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs.
You were right, officer. He was Occidental.
Yes.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was...
No love for Mother Oranje.
No. He left the National Service after the... He was by no means a stupid man. Mm-hmm. There is nothing on Muindi. I love Revachol, though. Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue gal... Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly.
He had a combat wound on his...
Yes. Severe. It made him...
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. Oh, that. It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. Yes? Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no? They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to...
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame...
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all record, below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of how old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
Huh? How old? 58? You asked. Actually, and I was...
Wait. This requires scientific measurements. To the laboratorium.
Hello, office.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? Anne?
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens, jaw sets, ready for another blow.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Locker room talk. What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty of locker rooms. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn so.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She's still...
Oh, fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Okie dokie. This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
I asked for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss.
Yeah, guys! We should get a pub.
Why? Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are grown.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between you. I can see you're tired too. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said,
Fuck on!
That lying, scamming. We're done. Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good. Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me. That's right. Titus is ready to break. You've come to... Pussy boy? What the hell is going on here? That doesn't sound... Whatever. Just do the fiddle thing, sire. It'll be artistic. And if you've already done it, do it again.
No, we fucking ain't, asshole.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Oh, you want more good options? Here we go. So good.
Do we? Because I really.
Did he just call you a pussy boy?
No. He's just playing his viola da gamba. Before becoming a detective, my partner was a...
He's working really, really hard to spin this.
Time to move to more serious matters. Like what really happened between...
Like hell it is!
First he tries to kill himself, and now this?
It can't be good, boss. You got something more to say?
I do not understand. This fiddle playing totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery tragically off. You sounded...
It's you again. What is it?
I don't know what went wrong the last time. You have so many.
What the hell are you talking about? Oh, that shadow. A man your age.
That's enough for the shadow now.
These working class oafs don't know how to talk about it.
What have you found? A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep. I don't understand. If it's not her, then where...
The narrative she's squeezing on the pendant too tough. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
Precarious world? Economy? I understand what's going on here. You went in there. It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage. Thank you for nothing. Please do buy some books or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between... There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Make way.
A rusting control panel with you. The water lock starts moving.
All right, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks.
The porter reel, you press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing, as telling you about the tiniest church in Cessanges. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. A click, then silence for a bit. Of course you could sing this. You could take sad, yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only Gart, you have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express. Rust peels off the bent iron.
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. A black bloc, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war.
On aerial photos, bloc obscures look like dark squares.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough, yes. And you picked it up because you're a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and magnesium blisters.
It's not meant as nagging.
We should move. I don't think we will...
Half submerged in the icy water. Slowly, it must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
It appears to be so. I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening. The logo is too deep in murky water. You can't make it out. But you do see. Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
I did not. Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, a joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyride.
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
As you sit down in the old rust, the hinges creak under your weight. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor. The tune on your lips forms. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Then, still looking straight at two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside. Look, the clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a time. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent...
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do... Well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to. Does he know something about that speed racer?
I'm sorry, Harry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive. No. Just nope. Say no.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this. I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea. Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point. People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
The lieutenant, there is also a fourth thing you've lost. It's lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Yes.
Apricot chewing gum scented one. August 2nd, early late summer. You're getting off the streetcar in Le Jardin, east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you. It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an investigate the blood red chair. You're going to leave it alone, Harry.
mister.
She clutches a small
My mum's outside. And I don't really know about my dad. It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken scooter
I don't know. Sure. I mean, you already took it. It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days.
Yes. Very soft. Isn't he soft? Bye!
The scruffy head, he watches his brother. The kids don't reply.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The stone-kicking one.
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer. The rock kicker was just being.
You're bad with kids. Don't worry, everyone.
Welcome to the fishing village. I still have a golden ear. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. No, not you personally. I meant he was boarding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about...
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Oh, the usual.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
Maybe they are afraid because you're an ill omen, but you're still welcome here. As I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the... Ah, look at me, Rem. Stay. But that said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shop. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you.
He's a little relieved you're no longer...
Just us. This is...
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Well, there's Lillian, and then there's the drunks. Sooner or later, you'll see the lack of wealth.
It's cold, cynical smart.
Riddles. Fits with the general...
Aye. Sometimes, it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside, as you please. Over there, an old military hospital. After the war, it was... Now the area is crisscrossed with... The goodwill ran out. The staff left. Here, for you?
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Me? No one. Now it's your turn. Why, I guess I will hurry. He did too many narcotics. So many, he fell off his boat. Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says. Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board. Yes, you do that.
She is not impressed by a cop running errands for... Ecuador has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your... After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns. On the table, you see a bowl of... How would you know? You haven't even seen your face. An old mirror.
Hi, anything I can help you with? A fishing village on the seashore. This place. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place. The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions.
Indeed, you're always confused. Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break...
Let's see. Who are you looking for? I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate? Aha! Like snowmen. Two odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like. Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos.
Oh, you're getting it. And it...
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen? Yeah, I'm not really looking for that. Wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not...
Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Like I said, fish mostly. I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at them. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is...
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we... Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's...
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch. Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty and... Not really. I know some basic moves, and it's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eye... No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade, what makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost that goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone. No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were gone. to the waves. Who knows? Maybe he fell over. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles. Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Sure is. Hi. Sunny days.
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. 'Twould have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the...
In time, when the sea turns and the wind sets.
My prediction, it will be at...
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the union building? What a nice idea. Wouldn't have...
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
That Everard and the union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess union members have...
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
He has a pen in everything. Here you go. I shouldn't have. Probably, but it is a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea.
Sound logic. Division of...
Our tenant, Lillian, should let her sword make her decisions. The girl just doesn't have the head for it. Either way, I won't sign. Lillian's not the only one who's...
She wanted to see if you would do it, and if she would do it.
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promise. Then the poor get pushed out of their homes.
In her mind, the union is right-wing because Everard is fat. It's that simple, and there's no change in it. She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in there. You may be able to convince her. The scruffy-haired little... This one doesn't say anything.
Lily Dad, Mom.
The stone kicker laughs. The other one laughs. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. The boy stops. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. You will never get an answer.
Hello, mister. Yes. They don't want to play with me. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. They look identical. Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom? That's nice. Bye.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning south. Oh, that's good to know, I guess. An installation. Us poor people are stupid and don't get installations. Police business. I understand.
Our tenant, the police.
A police badge.
At least something good.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets. You see a photo. The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is... What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression. It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. The lack of alcohol swelling is a bonus, though there's a pinch of that in your cheeks already. The badge in your hand shines as you...
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harry.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when the badge in your hands shines as you...
Lieutenant W. The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank. The title of Yefreitor is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, Cap. There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case sold.
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol city.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings. Kings like satellite officers and the additional Yefreitor rank I already explained. You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite. No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, it matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea.
He trusts you, for now. Such a small yet precious thing.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 40.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative purpose.
4 months ago, I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of lieutenant. A new badge usually comes with a new rank.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well. A lot can happen, Informer.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage, the badge in your hand. You hold in your hand the code, the alphabet. Every page has one word, A. H is Q is for quasar. R, that's it. You know the alphabet now.
Good.
It is a very